The idea is that people don't go around looking just to buy a product or service because I need a hammer or I need a drill. They're actually looking to solve a struggle, something they're trying to accomplish in their life. And we call that a job to be done. What am I trying to accomplish? And that job to be done actually it has some emotional components and some social components. It's not as simple as I need a hammer or I need a drill. It is, I need a hole in that wall because I want to put something up in my apartment that makes me feel like my home is a place that I like coming home to, and I can entertain people. It's far more complicated than just a simple, I've got to sell you this product because you need this product. You never need a product. You need to solve a struggle, or what we call a job to be done. And so when you identify market opportunities through the lens of how many people can we sell mobile phones to, that's a more limited way of seeing the world, as opposed to how many people are struggling to stay in contact with their family, who would like the ability to get doctors on the phone versus having to travel a day to get to someone. You identify the kind of the complexity of what they're trying to accomplish. Then you begin to see the right way to solve the problem, to create a solution or a product for that. So identifying an opportunity starts with understanding their job to be done, what they're struggling to accomplish.
Yeah, and I can see how you come from that perspective. You're more likely to uncover pockets of non-consumption, because if I come from who might be the customer for this product, right. I've already, in a sense, created the market in my mind. But if I come at it from what jobs need to be done by these people, it's a different frame, and I might be creating a product that doesn't exist.
If you look at the mobile telephone industry on the continent of Africa, for years, people didn't see much hope for it at all, because there were very few landline customers. They were very expensive. They saw a limited number of potential customers, right? We're going to do the analysis of who's buying phones now, landlines, and how many more people can we get? And the numbers would seem relatively small. If you look at not the customers who exist now, but the job to be done, you identify huge numbers of people for whom the solution ended up being mobile telephones, but mobile telephones that were conceived of in a different way, with scratch cards and top-up minutes and free phones, because that solved an enormous job to be done for so many people. How do I stay in communication with people in my life who are physically far away? How do I have access to services and things that I can't get someone to help me without getting on the phone with them? It was identifying that job that was the beginning of creating what we now know is a gigantic mobile telephone market in Africa.